Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. Time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia, Quail, what's going on, family?
Do what it do.
Hey y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another installment of Opinion Matters where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and drop your opinions in the comments. And to all our newcomers, welcome in. To all our day ones and our ride or dies, our opinionator families, thank y'all for rocking with us. What's going on, Quills?
Nothing much, man. Everybody had a great week.
I won't
Yes,
complain. It's
sir.
the first week of school.
First week of school. Yeah, now Lily. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm glad them little jokers back in school. I'm so glad, man. I'm thankful that everybody getting up going somewhere.
Getting up out the house.
Get them out of here. You know what I mean?
You ain't
But
got to go home.
yeah, but hey, um, want to say this real quick, man. Um everybody that rocks with opinion matters, opinionators, and everybody that share, man. I want to go ahead and just get this off the top. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for sharing, man, and because we picked up some more subscribers since the last episode, and that's what we looking for. That's what we aiming for, man. So we appreciate y'all, man, off the rip, off the rip. But with that being said, man, y'all been seeing the thumbnail. Y'all been watching the Olympics. Y'all been talking. I know y'all was waiting for us to get back so we can get on this matter. So with that being said, Chip, man, go ahead and give it to us, bro. Let's jump into it.
Olympic boxers, men, women, or men. Like Quail said, unless you've been under a rock once again, I know you heard about the boxing scandal that's going on with the Olympics. We have two individuals that's competing, and some people over the weekend was saying that they was transgender, and now it's come out that they have identified as women all their life, was even born women, so they say. Now they was eliminated from the world boxing um finals on last year. The both of them was because they failed a gender test, and no one knew what it was about until the head of the commission said that, hey, they both had a Y chromosome. Now, if you didn't know, women are XX and men are XY when it comes to the chromosome. And as you
Mhm.
can see the pictures now, when I did my research, and it is a such thing as women having a Y chromosome. So do that give them a unfair advantage, or is it fair? And they just that real, like in basketball when you got a Shaquille O'Neal or a 8 foot player that's just taller than everybody else. So should they be boxing with other women? That's gonna be the question. Or hey, should they be with the men? That chromosome. Well, we would love to hear how you guys feel about it on tonight. So make sure you drop your comments and let us know how you feel about it. Are these two women that's being treated unfairly, or is they need to the Olympics need to reconsider this whole thing and do something before somebody get hurt. Let us know how y'all feel about it. But for now, Felicia, how you feel about it, sis?
Uh, Question. So you said they had the Y chromosome, but they said they were women all their lives. So does that mean that they were hermaphrodites or they are actually transgender?
They saying like I know with Ahmad, the one lady that the woman was boxing and the lady quit, the one that sparked all the controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh her dad came out and said, "Hey, this is my little girl. She was born a girl. She's been a girl all her life. Um Like I said, I don't know if they had any issues before last year when they was both disqualified from boxing with the women. But yeah. And like I said, of course they can't release the medical records of why they disqualified them. But the commissioner over the World Boxing Federation did say that that's what's circulating. That they had the Y chromosome.
Okay, so if in fact, that is true that they're women that grew up with the Y chromosome, I don't really have a whole lot to say about that because I'm not too familiar with that. That is my first time hearing of that. I've heard of, people that exist with both both organs, so to speak. But if in fact that was a transgender woman in with a naturally born woman, I think that's a no-no. One, because transgender transgender women, when you run their DNA, it still shows up as male.
Yes.
Male, no matter how big or small, are still physically stronger than a female. And I've said this before, and I'm standing on what I said. I think that, when it comes to the transgender situation, they need to have their own lane. Not
Amen.
saying not saying that, oh, separate but equal. But when it comes to sports and things like that, it's just not fair because women as a whole, we have fought very, very hard and very, very long to get to where we are, and we still have not gotten to where we are trying to be. And for a male born person to come and dominate in the field that we fought hard to get in, that's just wrong on all accounts. You have, what you feel you can't compete in the male arena because you were born male.
Yeah.
And same thing for the transgender men. Baby, your DNA still say you a female.
Right on.
Because if something were to happen to you and you were like badly burned beyond recognition, when they run that DNA test or whatever, it's gonna say a female, it's gonna say a male. It's not gonna say, oh, it's a transgender person.
Nah, it's not gonna say that.
It's gonna go back to the basics.
And they gonna come up with a T on it.
Because Dana don't lie.
All
No
right.
doubt.
So Lily, I think tonight me and you really just agree on something. But okay. All right. So I'm with you 100. And while we're talking about that, let's talk about too the fact that they are trying to push this gender on people, but it's really you guys. It's really you guys. Reason why I'm saying that is because this is Chip. This is what getting on my nerve. This irritates me. Is when they say it's okay that he was a boy, but he's a woman now. He's changed his life. He's transitioning over to womanhood, and now. And then you get the women that accept this. They accept it. There are a lot of women that they accept it. They with it until they push y'all out of I don't even
Woman
want to
of the
just say
Year
sport.
awards.
Woman of the Year awards. What's the beauty pageant awards and what's the one that oh boy they gave him? What was his name? They gave he made the cover of the magazine. I can't even think of
Jenner.
Bruce
yeah.
Jenner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Woman of the Year.
Yeah, he got
Woman
that.
of the Year.
So here is a man that is posing as a woman that's getting all the credits that real women are supposed to have to get. You know what I mean? Women, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If God was to take all the women off this world, I'm the first Negro to dive in front of a train, airplane. Hey, Chip,
Or
give you
automobile.
my
It
gun.
don't
I'm
matter.
gone, bro. I'm out.
Plane,
I'm
train, or automobile.
you take the women off this earth and leave us with transgender men? Man, get out of here, man. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out. I don't even want to be a part of nothing like that, bro. I'm
Nah.
gonna say it. I'm saying
Yeah.
I think it's bad and awful when I see a male dog trying to hump another male dog.
Yeah.
That's
Kick him
awful
right
to
in the
me.
butt.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, so you people. Yeah, I called them you people. I said it last week. I think I said
Yeah,
it last
you did.
week.
You
I just
did.
said it week before last. I don't know.
It was last week.
but if we keep going the way that we're going, we will not be here on Earth because the Earth will not repopulate itself. We have to do that. We have to be fruitful and multiply. And man can't do it. Woman and woman can't do it. And I ain't getting off the subject because this still ties in what we're talking about. Yes, this woman got in the ring with this other woman, and she hit like a man. She hit like a man. I probably would have took my gloves off too and be like, hey, wait a minute, man. Hold up, man. I mean, she hit like a man. Now, I don't know what we don't know. We're opinionators. We don't know. We going off of what we saw on TV. We're going off of what we're seeing on social media. And like Chip and Felicia said, they came back and they said that this was actually a woman. So that's all we can run with. That's all we can run with. But what I am saying is they are forcing themselves into your lane. So if you have a problem with them forcing themselves into your lane as women, stop supporting it. Stop saying it's okay. Because it's not okay. Stop saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's very unfortunate, like I said, that I mean, that's what had me sort of teed off over the weekend when the story first broke. They was saying that, you know, she was in there with a trans um woman, and I'm like, you know, that's sad because that's a dude beating up on a woman. Just like everybody, you know, I saw a lot of people that it had really upset. And if this is not the case where this, you know, they both are truly women, then yeah, we need to most definitely speak out and say, you know, all right, this wasn't the case. Well, let's make sure that it don't ever happen. You know what I'm saying? That
Mhm.
a man would never step in the ring with a woman, regardless of what
What the
procedures he
outer
don't went
appearance
through.
is.
Yeah, the outer appearance, the procedures, no matter what. Like y'all both said, you are who you are, regardless. At the end of the day, you know, and that was another issue that they not only did they bring up about the chromosomes, but they also brought up um that good grief, the tot what is it? Good grief, I don't lost the word. I can't even say the word right now. Um
Testosterone?
Testosterone. The testosterone levels, you know, that theirs were higher than the average ladies, making them stronger. That's why if you look at the picture, they sort of have the manly features, and it's a little bit
So,
hard to tell.
Right.
so is it possible that the person that stands accused, is it possible that they were taking testosterone to help them be physically stronger?
I don't know. Hopefully, the Olympics do some type of test on that, because you know that can get dangerous, especially when
Yeah.
you know you have a woman that's taking it and then a woman that's not taking it. We all know what it testosterone it's for. It is
Mhm.
to make them stronger. So hopefully, if you're checking for marijuana, check for that also.
Yes.
Because I think that's gonna make the bigger difference. You know.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay. So for me, I think I would be more at ease if they did find that the person was quote unquote juicing, um, versus it actually being a transgender person and with a natural born female. I would find more comfort with that. And like I said, this is my opinion. I am entitled to it. I feel how I feel. I say what I say. I stand on it. But it's going back to what I said earlier in the year when we were talking about this similar topic. You cannot you let me see, how can I say this? You want acceptance, you want acceptance, you want acceptance. Fine. But you cannot force this on me and then when I don't like it, tell me that I'm phobic or it's hate speech or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because stuff that comes out of your mouth, like calling me a cis female, is hate speech to me.
Right.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Because I was born with all my parts.
Right.
I mean, and not trying to be funny, but you try to, and whew, I know this is going off the topic of the Olympics, but some of the transgender people say, "Oh, I'm more female than the natural born woman." You're not, because you were not born with one, a uterus or ovaries.
Right.
Your body will not accept it. You try to put it in there, your body's going to reject it because your body wasn't made specifically for that.
Right.
absolutely.
Your body was made with seed. Female Naturally born females' body were made with eggs. What do that do? Seed fertilizes eggs.
Great way to put it. That's right. Facts. Those are facts.
So I mean
Facts.
Facts.
that's just basic
Where's the lie?
biology. That's
Okay.
basic biology.
So y'all know, it's P&A show. We're not on here, man. We're not bashing nobody. Just
We are
because
not.
we have an opinion, that just very much so happened to be the right opinion. This is right. I mean, um, because like I said, if you could be a male and decide tomorrow that you are a female, then I could be Batman, damn it. I'm just saying.
Nothing to
I
stop
don't
you.
fight crime. I'm just
Mm.
saying. You can't say nothing about me being Batman. That's all I'm saying. But so
I think you
so
I think you slick want to be Batman.
I do want to fight crime, man. I mean, get away with it. Just busting somebody up. I really want to do that, man. But I mean, because I want people to understand that our show, we're not catered to like bashing and jumping down, and we don't do that. We try to have open discussion, man, grown folk conversation, and
Mm-hmm.
this is a topic, man, that has to be addressed. This
Yeah.
stuff is wrong. So just say if she was really a man in the ring, if she really was a man in the ring who was once male and now identifies as a woman. So I'm asking the question: if tomorrow I decide I want to be a woman and I go jump on some of these girls that got on my nerves, beat the brake shoes off of them, and then I show up for court dressed as a woman, I should get a lesser charge, right? Because if I
Yeah.
if I go in there looking like a man, bruh, Chip, you already know what they're gonna do to me.
Yes, sir.
But if I
Put you
identify as
under
a
the
woman,
jail.
exactly. If I identify as a woman, though, will I get a lesser sentence? Because I'm female. Me and her, we one of the same, two of the same.
Um,
I mean, I'm just saying.
if you identify as a female, they may send you for psychiatric evaluation.
Yeah.
But see, Go ahead, Chip. Go ahead, Chip.
I was just saying, that I'm pretty sure that, it's sad to say, but I heard of an incident where, you know, one hour, um, I hate to call him this, but a stud, you know, identified, carried herself like, I mean, you couldn't really tell that, hey, this is a young lady, but she carried herself as a young man. And, like I said,
Hmm.
unfortunately, she went head to head with a man and lost badly. But
Mm.
when she showed up for court, she no longer looked like a young man, you know. She looked like the
Really?
woman that she was. Yeah. Yeah.
Really now?
Yeah.
Came in there
Hmm.
looking like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Can't
And
play
then
both
look,
sides of the fence now. Be on one
yeah.
side or the other. No, no riding, no straddling the fence.
Yeah, yeah, but back to the whole thing, it's very unfortunate, man. Like I said, that we having to deal with an issue like this today. I wish everybody would just, accept who they are, be happy with the skin that they're in. But unfortunately, we're not living in that world today. So we having to
Right,
deal with these things, where and it's most unfortunate, like you both said, for the women, because there's a lot of women that's losing out. And like I said, that's what had me so peed off because I'm like, the young lady that quit in 46 seconds, I'm like, in order to be an Olympian, you have to train for very hard. Don't just
That's a way
anybody
of
go.
life.
Yeah, don't just anybody go to the Olympics. You have
right,
to be the best of the best to make it.
right,
And if you
right,
have someone, and if you have, someone that's winning unfairly, and not only in the Olympics, you have women right here in the US that are losing scholarships. You know what I'm saying? They losing uh
Things that rightfully belong
thing.
to women, naturally
Yes,
right,
born women.
yes, yes, yes. And we have to, so we, especially as men, brothers, stand up because it's up to us to protect the women. But women also, y'all have to stand up for yourselves and say, like you were saying earlier, sis, hey, I am woman, and
right,
stand on that because
Hmm.
right now
right,
y'all have competition.
right.
Yeah,
Y'all have
we got
But
competition.
it.
but
We got it from all sides. And I joke around. I joke a lot, but you will not gonna see me fighting a man. You're not.
man, you just tried to
You
fight me last week, man.
I said I joke around.
I mean, but hey, no, for real though, I need women to stop supporting this
Yeah.
because that transgender man is not your sister.
Mm.
That man
No,
want what you want. He wants your man. He getting
he,
in, learning everything he can learn to get what you been getting, what was made for you.
hmm.
That man wants your man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And a lot of them are really bold and will go for it.
Yeah.
They go for it and taunt you and do all kind of mean and nasty things. But you know what? What's for me is for me.
Shout out to Joe Lay Nance in the comments. Joe Lay Nance said, "Hey, put her in the ring with Layla Ali. I agree. If you really a boxer, Layla come out of retirement. Let's see if this is really what they identify as.
Layla says she's not going to fight a man.
Yeah. 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 And it's plenty
Layla
of
said, I
women.
will not fight a man.
Yeah. I
Mama
even
Nance in
heard.
the comments.
Yeah, Mama Nance,
Hey,
what's
Mama
up?
Nance. Hey,
But
Jolie. Jolie.
but yeah, even Serena, I heard her say, as good as she is in tennis, she said, she's not gonna play against a man. She said a man will beat her. So, let's be honest when it comes to the
Yeah.
issue, you know, and keep this stuff from happening, man, because like I said, It's just unfair. Unfair. Yeah, we want to be equal, but come on,
But
sometimes
in all actuality, we're not.
simple as
W-
that.
we're not. Yes, we can do a lot of the same things, but at some point there are things that men can do that women can't do. There are things that women can do that men can't do.
And
And
I
it's
don't want
just
to do what women can do at
and
all.
I don't want to do what a man can do.
Hey, man, no. You know, men stay out of women's sports. You know, if y'all want to,
And women stay out of men's sports.
exactly, create a sport for y'all. I mean, you can have the same sport, but just it's y'all section. Y'all
It's
already
y'all
got your own restroom, so why not have your own sports? They
I
call
mean,
it unisex restroom. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, they you know they got the man, they got the woman restroom, and then they got the unisex. Everybody. So or confuse people, you know. And I said it. Yeah, I said it. Candace Owens. Shout out to Candace Owens. Uh, if y'all hadn't seen, it's two episodes that she's well, one of is on Don Lemon Meringue Pie. He interviewed her and she got on to him. But then she got another interview with Ray J. Y'all need to see this interview with Ray J, because I gotta go here. You know, she says that people that are homos, transgender, you know, whatever, LGBTQ. She said that it's a mental disorder, that disturbed. I totally agree. Now, she said, because the interview she had with Ray J, and I'm asking y'all how y'all feel about it. I think I told you about it. I'm gonna say it real quick. But she told the guy that was transgender on there was telling Candace Owens that you know her mother scarred her as um 5 6 year old, you know, around that age. And because she, you know, she was a boy, but she felt like, well, he was a boy, felt like he should be a woman, a girl. And Ray J was in support. Ray J was saying, well, you know, I have a 4-year-old son, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and yeah, my daughter is in the mermaids. My daughter is in the mermaid. So her little brother looks up to her, and yeah, he wants the mermaid because his big sister is doing the mermaid. So what am I to do? I'm gonna, you know, let him do the mermaid. What is? I'm like, no. Told Chip,
that's different though. That
hold on,
that
Lily. Told Chip, okay, if the daughter is in the mermaid, why not convince your son to be Aquaman? Why does he have to be a mermaid? It's that agenda that we're pushing on our children. Go ahead, Lily. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that's different because little boy, in all actuality, you know, that's all he has is his big sister. So he trying to bond with his big sister, so he want to like what she like. I do believe that, you know, once he find his own identity, that he gonna be like mermaids, ew. Or he may have some kind of, you know, okay, I used to play with mermaids when I was little, but I'm grown now and that's not what I'm doing. As little kids, I don't I don't think you shouldn't be pushing nothing on little kids because little kids are their minds are sponges. They absorb everything. Let them learn, touch,
Correct.
feel, and let them develop into their own person. I came across a video the other day, and it was a gay man, and people were on him, saying that he was a self-loathing gay man because he has a son and he chooses not to partake in kissing his boyfriend or anything in front of his son. And he gave an explanation as to why. He said, "No, I'm not forcing that on my child." He said, I'm not one is he said, you know, one is not the norm already. He said, and what's going to happen to my child if, you know, he goes on the street to his friend house and trying to kiss on their little boy or whatever, because he sees that's what I'm doing. I'm not getting ready to set my child up for that. And I applauded him for actually thinking of the child instead of his own needs or wants. So there, all of that to say, children absorb everything. You just if you just kind of let them
So,
just let them be for a little while,
Lily,
they'll figure it out.
with that being said, Lily, Chip, Lily, and all of y'all in the comments, does a child, and I mean child, from the age from when they walk in to start talking, do they have any kind of right to tell their parents what they want to be doing, what they think they are, whether they think they are a girl or a boy? Do they have their brain developed that much to do that?
No, no.
Because in California, they locking them up. They locking parents up for going against the child.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
You
That's
yeah.
cannot go
That's
ridiculous.
against your
sad.
child in California.
It
Nah.
has been medically proven that children up until a certain age, meaning like past their, I think their early 20s, their brains aren't fully developed.
Yeah.
And
So you telling me
their bodies aren't even fully
if
developed.
your youngest daughter tell you, "Mama, I'm a boy,"
I'm
you
saying no.
cannot go against your daughter, and you gonna accept that, right?
The devil is a lie.
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying
Yeah.
no
they
better
making that
people.
law now.
Not in my household.
Not in
Yeah.
mine either.
Yeah.
I'm
I
with you.
mean,
I'm with you.
California,
Cali-
they always, go to the
Been out
extreme
there.
with it. They always have been out there. That's the reason. Hey, San Francisco been holding it
It is
down
what it
for
is.
such a
Mhm.
long time when it comes to
San
that.
Fran-
But California, it's yeah, I heard that they did, they passed a law that if your kid come to school and identify as something other than what they are, then
They go
you
against it.
know the
That's the
the school has no responsibilities to to um to say if you come and say, hey, no, this is my little boy, the school will go with your child. So and they will not
did
even let you know if your child is coming to school changing clothes and identifying as something other than what they are. So yeah, they wild out there in Cali.
so the child has the right to say whether I want to be a boy, girl, or a cat or a dog or whatever. But when it comes to other stuff, they don't have rights.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
make that make sense. They need a parental consent to get
Go on a
tattoos
field
before
trip.
they yeah,
Go on a
they
field trip with the school.
yeah,
real
they need
quick, y'all.
parental
Shout out to Colin Foreman on Facebook.
Big
have
shots out, fam.
Go ahead though. Y'all
so
on the field trip.
yeah, they need parental consent for a field trip. They need parental consent to get a tattoo before the age of 18. You need you, you have to be 21 before you can buy alcohol, but I got the right to say as a child under the age of 18, I have the right to say, "Oh, I want to be a boy or a girl." My brain is has not at that point. Your brain has not fully developed. You can why make such a permanent decision now? When you get older, you're gonna be like, "Man, I should not have done that."
Yeah, yeah. And they
And then a
trying to
lot of times you have the money to make that change, but you don't have the money to go back.
yeah, yeah. And they trying to pass it federally where, you gotta be 18 before you make that decision. And it's crazy because, like I said, you got people that letting their kids go on hormone blockers and all this type
Mm-mm.
of thing as a child. Like I said, man, you want to be
Yeah,
dang near anything when you a child, man. You don't
yeah.
know if you want to be Batman or the Joker, Spider Man, man,
Wonder
for the
Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
I'm asking you this question. Uh Collins, I'm asking you this question too, because I know this guy here. But I'm asking you and Collins this question, and every man out there. I'm asking y'all this question. It was asked to me today. If your son, and I know y'all got boys, I got a boy. If your son decides to be transgender, would you feel like you failed as a father?
Yeah, to be honest,
Hmm.
with me being a man's man, yeah, I'm gonna feel like, I I didn't do something right. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna feel like, what made what made my son want to be more like his mother than he do me? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna feel.
I'm in
God
agreement, bro.
dang. What was I not doing that he want to be more
Or
like
what
his
I didn't pay
mom than
attention
me?
to.
Yeah, what
Right.
I didn't pay attention to, man. Did I go? I mean, I know I introduced him to Dragon Ball Z and everything, man. What was I not doing right? So yeah, yeah, um, would still love him, you know. Uh, but my son is 28 and straight, so but
That's my nephew. Oh man.
but
Oh man. So vice
yeah,
versa, Lily, would you feel like you felt as a mother if your daughters came and said, "Mama, I like girls. I'm I'm boy. I feel like I'm a boy." How would you feel? Would you feel like you felt as a mother? And this is just an opinion,
I
David.
I'm
Once
gonna
again,
feel. I believe I will feel some kind of way, but I'm not gonna feel that I failed because I know I've done everything I can to be, a good example for my daughter. So I'm not gonna feel that I failed as a woman or as a mother. I'm gonna ask, where is this coming from? Like, what happened?
right.
Where when did this come about? How long have you been thinking about this? Like, I'm gonna ask tons of questions because I want to get to the root of it.
I'm with you. Um, Jolie Ann says, if I was a boy, I would feel some kind of way like I failed my youth.
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, a lot of this and what we're talking about, y'all see the thumbnail. I'm still going to go back to hurt people hurt people.
Ooh.
Um, and it's a shame going back to what you and Chip talked about earlier that children they see like and I gotta say it, Chip. Y'all, I'm trying to be nice as I could be, but when you have same-sex marriages, couples adopted babies, the baby grows up and the baby's this is all that baby knows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right in that baby's eyes. To them, it's right. And now, like I said, who are we? Because they have made wrong to be right in this world. Who are we to tell them that they're wrong when this is all that they've seen? They've seen nothing else. They've seen their daddy being with their daddy.
yeah,
I'm just saying, what Russell Smith, shout out to Russell Smith.
Hey,
yeah. Russ,
Russ.
You want to take that? You want to take that, Lily?
All right, Russell Smith. I'm not going to feel like I failed because that feels final, but I am doing everything I can moving forward to see that change.
I agree.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
I
never too
agree.
late to
Okay,
bring them
so
back around.
back to your question, who are we to tell them that they're wrong when that's all they see? It brings me back to I cannot I'm not going to call what book it is, but it's in the Bible. If oh crap, I'm trying to say this right. Basically, if you see somebody doing wrong and you tell them that they're doing wrong, or you tell them, hey, you need to get right or whatever, and they don't change their ways, then their blood is no longer on your hands. But if you see them doing wrong and you don't say anything, then their blood is on your hands. So back to your question, who are we to tell them that they're wrong? It's in the word.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
I agree. I agree with you.
it's unfortunate, like you were saying, if they growing up in the household with that, then it's sort of hard. It'll make it a little more difficult to say, "Hey, man, both of your dads are wrong." It shouldn't be like that, because it's been
And
normalized so much. But and I don't know how you would tackle that situation, but if you
There's
can,
ways to do it.
yeah, yeah,
I
if you
mean, you make
can
you
slide it in there.
or show them a different way.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Continue to show them a different way.
Brother Colin Foreman said on Facebook, no, I wouldn't feel like I failed. If he's older than 16, then he is making a choice, but I would not agree with his decisions. We have to remember God looks at us all and the decisions we make, and he is not a failure. Talking about God. He said, you raise your children to be great people. They make
Mhm.
up their mind to be whatever when they are grown. True. He said, but
Mhm.
as children, I will continue to groom my son to be a man.
No
Then he
doubt.
left us with scripture, Ezekiel 3:18. Minister,
All right.
Minister Colin Foreman.
That's yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
actually Colin Foreman.
Colin. Okay, my bad. I'm saying it wrong. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Colin, my bad. And I know that brother. Good brother. Can sing.
Yes, Lord. Mm.
Yes.
Mm, mm, mm,
Can sing. That's that good brother. And be dressing too. That boy be sharp. But and I know he's raising some fine young men. Um um but I do want to say this, and I'm gonna say it. I'll be the first to say it because it's my opinion, and I know my opinion is right. All of y'all that's in same-sex marriages, man, this is why I get in trouble, Lily. Man, stop
yeah.
adopting babies, man. Please. Please. Please stop messing the children up. I said it. I said it, and I ain't taking it back. Stop messing the babies up, man. Let them have a choice. When you do that to me, you're not giving them a choice. You're taking the choice away from them. I said it.
Mm. Okay.
Mama Dance in the comments. Read that one, Lily.
I wouldn't because I went down through there with the word of God and showed them the scriptures. I must say, I must say that put what? I must say that put an end to it. I
Yeah,
mean, the word of God is the word of God.
no
That's
doubt.
right. That's right. Brother Colin, let us know if you regain volume on Facebook. He said he lost volume. Let us know if you in the comments if you get that volume back.
Hmm.
Uh but hey, the word of God is the word of God, man. I mean, uh and how can we how can we how can we correct one another if we don't accept truth?
Yeah, that's a,
Yeah.
Can nobody ever say anything to us?
yeah, yeah, and that's
Because
what's
we're so offended.
yeah,
A
that's what's
person that
going on.
can't be corrected is a dangerous person.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yeah, we see a
Dangerous
lot of
person.
that. We see a lot of that. That's why, you know, we have people not willing to speak up, and that's why, we all know that this wasn't I'm
Thank you.
sure
Thank you, brother.
yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sure that it been going on, but up until this point, the last 10 years have been, in a
Wild.
real wild when it come to this. I didn't have uh no little boys in school trying to run against little girls when I was in school. We all ran with the boys. We played when I was playing basketball, it was all males on the court. So, um and vice versa. It wasn't no males playing with the girls. So, we
Man, only
gotta
time we played with the girls, we were trying to get the girls. We didn't want to just
that's
be with the girls and comb hair and learn how to plait
no,
and,
no.
and bake cakes. We didn't do that. We wanted to
Mm,
get the girls. Hide
yeah.
and go get was my favorite game.
Now, I I played with, I played with girls. I played with boys. We all played as a collective because there was some games that we just played together. Like there was four square. We all out in the middle of the street holding up traffic. You know, games like that where it was okay for
Yeah.
both to be together, we played those games. We did race. I raced my little brother down the street. I raced my cousin down the street. So I've had my fair share of playing with boys. I've had my fair share of playing with girls. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and tell no tale. I was a tomboy. I like climbing trees.
Yeah.
I like getting dirty. I got in trouble for it a lot.
But you did those things as a child. Now
Yeah.
you didn't grow up and say, I want to play in the NBA. Man,
No.
I want to play in the WNBA. You know what I mean? You're gonna do what the women do. Let the men still do what the men do, but
I don't
men
even want to
don't.
play in the
Hey,
WNBA.
and I want to say this to y'all. I want to say this to y'all, everybody that's watching, because I know y'all seen this movie years ago, and we're talking about it today.
Don't you?
Now I gotta say it.
Don't
What
you
were they
go there.
trying to tell us when they made Joanna Man?
Mm-hmm.
What were they trying to tell us then? When they
Yeah.
did Joanna Man, they put a male in a woman's sport and he dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing's happening right now. However many years ago, that was probably what, 20 years ago movie?
It's been a minute.
I think it's been longer than 20.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a long minute.
Hollywood has pushed this on our people, on our youth, on everybody, on the world.
Jolie said true.
Hey, Joanna Man. Minister Collins said it's a natural thing for boys and girls to play together. That's natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you're outside and you're doing your thing as kids, of course. I wasn't necessarily talking about, kids playing together, but you know, in the official sports, I would say, in high school, it wasn't happening, um,
Yeah,
not on
not
the
in our.
football, yeah, in the official sports. But of course, when you kids, and I don't see nothing wrong with hey, everybody get outside and play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go outside and play.
Everybody
So
had to get out.
yeah,
Yep.
everybody got to get outside and play. Y'all go play together. But and there's nothing wrong with
Mm-hmm.
that, allowing the kids to be kids. But there's also a time when even with kids you have to step in. Hey boy, you being too rough with them girls. Stop doing her like that. She ain't no boy. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of that gotta go on too. We gotta make sure
Yeah.
that we keep that line, man. We keep that line.
Minister Coley said he said that he was talking about the Joanna Man. What you call it? They were showing that it's okay to be gay and dress up as a woman. He said that's the next. He said that's the next answer is for your Joanna question for on the Joanna Man. But you're definitely right. They was showing everybody back then that they was pushing their agenda. That
Oh yeah.
that it's okay, man. I mean, what it's like tell a little white lie, just a little white lie. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So of
Medea was
course,
funny.
Emmadilla's funny. So if this Olympic happened, which it did, and if it really was a man, just say if it really was a man, then the Olympics are looking at it like,
It's okay.
oh, what are y'all saying?
Yeah.
Because this is what they want. This is what they want. Did you see the opening ceremony of the
I did
Olympics?
not. I
Yeah.
didn't. I only
Go back
tuned
and
in
watch the
to watch
open
certain sports.
ceremony, and you will see drag queens walking through. You will see behold the pale white horse. You will see behold the pale white horse leading the Olympics with some kind of thing on the top of it. I don't know what it was. Somebody please tell me what that was and what did it represent. Please go back and watch it. I can't make
Yeah.
this up, man. I can't
Yeah.
make it up.
Yeah. And the thing with all the trans men and the drag queens portraying the Last Supper. Yeah, it was wild to see. I'm like, oh wow, really to be honest, it just turned me off from the whole Olympics this year. I'm like, Why
Me
would you
too,
do
bro.
that? Why
I
would
really
you?
didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, why would y'all do that? But it's being pushed enough, and now one of the, if not the largest event in the world, because everybody in the world watched the Olympics. It's not like football around here where we just see it. Everybody watched the Olympics. Every
Ooh,
country,
Jola.
so
Ooh.
so for them to start it off like that, it was real upsetting. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, man, y'all doing this now? Okay. Wow.
Minister Colin said, this is why the word let us know not to be conformed to this world. They are pushing the feminine narrative. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said before, these men that are trying to be women, they want y'all men. Chip, do we need to open up our Bibles and go to Sodom and Gomorrah when Lot tried to offer? He tried to offer his daughters, and those men said, "No, we want them. We want the men in there. Give us the men inside your home. We don't want your daughter." Same
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Y'all want to ignore this, man, but this got to be addressed. We have got to talk about this. Y'all got to catch my show, The Church of Me, because I'm about to start one. Hey, we have got to talk about this. Because guess what? Lily, Chip, us three on this panel, if we don't address this stuff, because God gave us this platform, then guess who in trouble with God? Me
Us.
and Chip. We in trouble. We got to talk about this, man. And everybody afraid to talk about this wrong that's being made right. Y'all can hate
Yes.
me all you want.
It's not being made right, it's being pushed into right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
push, force. What, Lily, give me a break. Read what Chico said, and then go to Mama Dad.
All right. Chico, what's going on? People in general mess up when they was okay with calling girls tomboys, SMH. Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
always laugh that one off. Well, that's time, boy. Be careful, because life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Be careful what you say.
Well.
Read Mama Nance.
All right. Okay, let me see. Ooh, I should put my glasses on. I was kind of a tomboy too, but I didn't want to be a boy. I had four brothers for my for 9 years before my first sister came along. And then we have Jolie. I'm all lady. I grew up with brothers and was a tomboy growing up. All right, Jolie. She said what
Yeah.
she said. I mean, yeah, I'm all woman. I am woman. Yes, I am woman. Yes, I like to play with when I was little, I like to play with boys because it was just different. It was fun. Boys did things that girls didn't do. Boys got dirty. I wanted to get dirty. I wanted to play in the dirt. I wanted to build sandcastles. I wanted to have the mud fights, play with water guns and stuff. But sometimes for me, the girls are just a little too prissy sometimes.
But
I
here's the
wonder.
thing, though. Lily, I ain't cutting you off. I'm agreeing with you. You, Chip, and myself, Mama Nance, Jolie Nance, Chico, we all had those big mamas and Minister Colin, we all had those big mamas and those pawpaws that was real men and real women that said, hey, wait a minute, you got to
Yeah,
dress up, you got to dress on. Close
yeah,
your.
uh-huh,
Hey, boy,
yeah.
don't put your mama's shoes on. What's wrong with you?
Hmm.
Get out them shoes.
Yeah.
And
You know
not
what I
and
mean?
not
We had
just
those.
not
Go ahead.
just big mamas and papas. I had teachers that was like, hold up now. And
Right.
nowadays, the teachers can't say too much of anything
Can't say
for
nothing now.
getting
Right.
cussed out.
Oh
Right.
So
yeah.
yeah, we
Right.
actually grew up with those villages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up with them.
We grew up, and you know what? And I thank God that my daddy was all man because he made me all man. Therefore, my son is all man. You know what I mean? And if I have any more seeds, they gonna be what they gonna be. They gonna be, they boys or girls. They gonna be all men and all women. They gonna be what they supposed to be. You're not gonna be confused living up under this roof. That's a
Get
spirit
some
of
things
confusion.
straight. Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. It's a spirit of confusion. And it irks me, man, when we sit there and just because I tell you that you shouldn't carry yourself like that, I'm wrong. Now, yeah, and I agree. It's the way you say things to people. You gotta know how to talk to people. Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I shouldn't even say but. I'm gonna say this. At the same time, right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't want to be walking down the street or no. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick, y'all. How about they're trying to make it now too, whether if you're transgender, you don't have to let the other party know.
That's gonna cause some issues.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
because a lot of them are losing their lives. They're not talking about that, but a lot of them are losing their lives because they trick a man, and when
We've
that
been
man
waiting
gets that person home or wherever they go, he find out that hey, wait a minute,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah. And if y'all remember, it was a talk show host. Her name was Jenny. I forgot her last name, but she brought a guy onto the show. The preference was, hey, somebody has contacted us saying that they're interested in you, and they want to possibly make a love connection. When that man got to the show, he found out it was another man. That man went ballistic and killed the man,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they brought him up on charges and stuff, but they found, and I believe that was the straw that broke the camel's back for that particular talk show host, because she was the catalyst for that,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
she should have told him, hey, there's a young man saying he's interested in you or whatever, and now as a result somebody has lost their life because he was tricked.
Yeah. And that's uh, dealing with s- something like that is very unfortunate because, like you said, somebody can lose, two people can lose their lives. The
Hmm.
person that actually lose their life, and then that male that
Or
snap,
female,
and or a female that snap, and now they got to go to prison for killing somebody. So
Right,
all,
it
all
should
because
be.
they wasn't honest.
Yeah, it
right.
should be that if you want to make so many rules, make that rule, make that law that, hey, if you have, even if you've been fully through the procedure and you don't even have that down there, you should have to, because it still can get back to a person that, hey, boy, such and such used to
Such
be
and
a
such,
dude,
yeah,
right? Right?
yeah.
And they like,
you
nah, man, ain't no dude. Nah, boy,
well
they
you
had
know
the
adrian
surgery.
Right,
Adrian used to be Adam, right?
right,
Yeah.
So
right.
yeah.
And that comes
Danielle
down,
used to be Daniel.
yeah, and it comes down to, even like, what if, you know for the transgender women, you come across a man or whatever, y'all feeling each other, what have you, and y'all want to take it further, whatever. This man wants children, he can never have children with you.
Exactly.
Right.
And yeah, and
And I don't
unfortunately, that's
know,
how some people find out.
how a lot of men feel. Well, I don't, but most of the men that I know, they would, they might say, oh, well, let's adopt. But most of the men that I know, they want their child to come from them.
Right.
Hmm.
They don't want to go raise another person's child. They want their child to be naturally from them.
Hmm.
Um,
So there's that.
Russell Smith said he think that was a Jenny Jones show. Lily,
Yeah.
forward you a comment from Minister Colin. Read that last comment that he posted, and we're gonna get ready to get out of here. But go ahead.
Okay. Men are a covering for women, and men protect women. The agenda nowadays is to feminize the black man, because that's the nail on the head right there. Feminize the black man because we are naturally aggressive when it comes to our families, and will deal with you. They are truly afraid of our masculinity.
Yes, sir.
Masculinity.
Well put.
I
Hmm.
agree.
Well
I
put,
agree.
sir.
I
Well put.
totally agree.
Yeah.
And because a man wants to be a man, not then y'all putting y'all coining the phrase toxic masculinity. That's not true.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's a made up word.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With that being said, Chip, man, go ahead and bring us home. We gotta let y'all go. Go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, man. Olympic boxer, man, a woman. We covered that. I'm pretty sure. Just keep your ears and eyes open. Hopefully, they will get to the bottom of this whole thing when it comes to the boxers in the Olympics. But and I know we took it a little farther than what's happening in the Olympics because yeah, the start of the weekend they was saying that this boxer that was in the ring was a transgender, and it sparked a whole lot of controversy. It got up under a whole lot of people's skin, including mine, that just to think of the fact that it's a man in the ring with a woman, yeah, it irked me the wrong way. Now,
Me too.
it's yet to truly be told. Hopefully, they will continue to look into the matter. Look like both of these boxers, one will win the gold, the other one gonna get bronze or silver. But it looked like both of these um boxers that was disqualified from boxing with women just a year ago are now in the Olympics and look like they will win the gold or bronze medal. So y'all uh let us know in the comments what you find out later on. If you find out something that happened. We go back and read all of the comments, man. So if
Mhm.
you can shoot us up, I don't care if the video 7 days old. If you find out something, drop it in the comment, man. We'll see that. We can see that, and then we can update the other people, man. But right now, it's just crazy that we even having to have this type of discussion when it comes to a man and woman in the same boxing ring. It's sad. It's unfortunate that we having to have this conversation when it comes to men and women in sports. Period. When it comes to men competing with women, taking opportunities. And like I said, this woman said she got hit harder than she ever got hit before, and that's why she quit. And we don't want that to happen. We never want to
Right.
see anything like that. So, with that being said, like I said, don't forget to drop them in the comments, man. Don't forget to thumb up the video. Lily, I'm doing your part, so I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead.
Get that last comment too, real quick, Lily.
Okay.
Mama Nance.
All right, Mama Nance. No morals are disciplined in some homes now. Anything goes. Children do whatever they want to. Yeah.
True. And that's where we
Yeah.
got to draw the line. We got to stop that. We got to start back raising our children.
No
Let's
doubt.
Train them
start.
up in the
Let's
way they should go.
Amen. Train them up in the way they should go. Let's start back doing that. Let's do that. Go ahead, Lily.
All right. Once again, we'd like to thank all of our opinionator family for joining us tonight. Thank you for our newcomers. Welcome in. We hope you join us again next week. Thank you to all of our day ones for continuing to rock with us. And with all of that being said, here's how you can follow us. You can follow us on YouTube under the Mu Pixel channel. You can follow us on Facebook also under the Mu Pixel channel. You can follow us on Instagram under opinion_matters_show. You can follow us on TikTok under Mu Pixel NPSKOM. Mu Pixel NPSKOM. Now, this is what I need y'all to do. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Smash that thumbs up. If you have a topic you would like for us to discuss, leave it in the comments and let's talk about it. I'm done, Quill. Oh, hold
go
up.
ahead.
One more. Excuse me. Ooh. Like, share, and follow. Share because sharing is caring. All right, I'm done for real.
All right, y'all. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all on Facebook watching. Minister Colin Foreman. On YouTube, man, we appreciate all of y'all. Russell Smith, man. Russell Smith said, great show, family. Mama Nan, Jolay Nance, Chico, and all the rest of you that are coming in later. Like Chip
Appreciate it.
said,
Appreciate it.
y'all leave them comments and all, man. We will get back with you guys on it. If you want to us to address anything, no matter what it is, hey man, we'll talk about it. Hey, we ain't scared, especially when we prepared.
We ain't never scared.
We ain't
We
never
ain't never
scared.
scared.
So, before we get out of here, Lily, you got anything you want to share with us? Lady in the Hook.
Oh, yes. I have these lovely earrings. These are Jamaican theme earrings here. I'm selling earrings. You can follow me on Instagram, Lady and the Hook LLC. You can also follow me Facebook, Lady and the Hook LLC. I make more than just earrings, but that's what I have to show tonight.
Good stuff. What are those earrings running?
Earrings are starting at 20.
Okay,
Plus
that's what's
tax.
up. That was up. Colin said, "Love you guys. Love you too, sir."
Love
Man,
you too.
please know that we are here, man, every Thursday at 7 o'clock, man. And like I said, we keep these topics grown and just it's just grown and grown. You can't. Hey, I would act like Kamala start just laughing out of the blue, but look at Lily. I'm gonna leave Kamala alone. I'm gonna leave her alone. Leave her alone. But we keep these conversations grown and mature. You know, we are here and we want you guys to know that you guys make this show. Your voice, it can be heard all over the world, especially when you write, you type or whatever these comments, we're going to read them. So y'all be able to get your opinion out there. You better get your opinion out there. Maybe one day soon, when we come back in the new season, we'll probably come back with the call-ins, but y'all got to learn how to keep it under 30 seconds when y'all calling us. You know what I mean? you know, black folk like to talk. You know, when you're in the funeral and they say, hey, in the funeral, you got 2 minutes and y'all still be talking 5 and 10. Got them the same way with the show. Hey, wrap it up, man. All right. So, with that being said, Purpose Photo Entertainment. These guys right here are amazing. Chip and Nicole, man. Hey, if y'all need pictures, y'all need to holler at these folks, man. If y'all want a podcast, that man right there, I think he's on my right side of the screen. If y'all want a podcast, man, this man will get you started. Holler at this man. Chip, what is your handle?
Hey man, you can check this out on Facebook. That's Purpose Photos and Film, man. You know, also Nicole H. Chisholm. Yeah, either one of those, you can get to me.
Yeah. So if y'all want to show, y'all want to look like us, hey man, hey, God didn't just call us to do it; He called you to do it too. So hey, well, you gotta make sure it's God calling you. You know, not Verizon or AT&T or the devil. Just make sure it's God. It's a call from God. Because a lot of people, I ain't gonna get in that. But anyway, I'm your boy, that dude, Quail, man, producer extraordinaire, DJ, whatever, man. If y'all need music, y'all need production, y'all need me to come and do your family reunion, your birthday party, and I'm talking 35 and up. I don't do the, you know what I mean? I don't do all that. I keep it grown. Once again, y'all need me to come in and do your corporate events, I'm there. I do your church event. We ain't gonna do like somebody did in what they did on New Year's night. We ain't gonna call that.
Hey.
Keep
Quit
it
throwing
right.
shots. Quit throwing shots.
But no, because there's gospel music that can be played. We don't have to swag and surf in the church.
We are not throwing shots right now. We are closing out, sir.
But like I said, we got plenty. Y'all know how I do on this show. This opinion matters, just my opinion. And y'all can't get mad about my opinion. Not you, Lily. Talking about all y'all that's watching. All right. So with that being said, man, we love y'all, man. We're going to catch y'all next Thursday. Y'all be sure to tune in with us, man. Same bad time, same bad channel. Deuces!